Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Looking at our list here, PCLN, Tesla, NVDA, NFLX, CMG, daily, weekly time frame. So PCLN notably strong here, the little uptick in volume, the bull break of the inside bar to the upside, and all of this occurring with a weak market and a weak tech sector. So PCLN doing its own thing today and definitely keeping the bulls in control on this daily time frame, in my opinion. So I'm going to be watching this low here very closely, 1836. If that breaks, then I lose trust in the bulls, and they will have betrayed my trust. But I'm looking at the close proximity to this all-time high, and what I do feel could happen is, although we can break the correlation with SPY to the downside and remain strong, if SPY bounces and we see some upside, I do think this could be a scenario where we see that correlation pick up and it helps these PCLN bulls, even though it doesn't hurt them. So resistance is 1877 and then up to 1899, then 1909, and then the all-time high. So there's not a ton of resistance if the bulls can keep this little momentum that they've got going, and we'll see if SPY does give a little bounce to try and help these bulls. PCLN bouncing off the exponential moving average support with a decent lower wick. So this weekly chart still holding up as well. It's fairly sideways trading, certainly benefiting the bulls long-term overall after where we're coming from. Tesla on the daily time frame, huge dump to the downside, increase in bear volume, and these shorts are all over this. You're seeing the attacks everywhere. This is started probably as a coordinated effort, and now it's just everybody's on board. So, you know, Fidelity's posting articles, run far away from Tesla stock, and you've got, you know, everything that's coming out, the Volvo news, it's just all being smashed at Tesla, and the shorts are making a killing on this the past few days. But we're going to bounce, and we're going to be looking for an oversold hourly bounce. We had one today where we bounced about $7. We're going to be looking for a $20 bounce once the bottom is found, the temporary bottom, even if it is only temporary. But we're looking for, ideally, which would make things easier, in my opinion, looking for this bounce, would be a gap down, a third gap down open, which is a bullish reversal pattern, which indicates the bears have exhausted themselves to the downside. So we will be looking for that tomorrow if we see an open below 306.30, and that will make things easier, in my opinion, because we will be able to snag a nice bounce entry, and potentially looking for a multiple day bounce, although we have to see where momentum closes at the end of the day once we do get our bullish reversal candlestick. We are rated at the weekly moving average support, so it won't be hard to get these shorts to cover, at least to some degree, in my opinion, because of the magnitude of the downside we've seen so quickly. So this weekly time frame, trying to defend this middle Bollinger Band of 308.65, I could foresee the bulls doing that to end the week tomorrow. So we'll be watching this level as well. NVDA bulls bought the dip, and really a back and forth day, but the bulls overall had control, and we saw a big time turnaround in NVDA, and then there was some laggard action in AMD and MU in the sector as well. It was led by NVDA. It was a kind of move that almost looked like news, but now that I look at it on the daily time frame, really wasn't that significant. It was significant on the 5-minute time frame, just the complete 180 turnaround and the bulls taking over, but on the daily time frame we still didn't really do much, and the exponential moving averages are still resistance. As long as that's the case, the bears control the daily time frame. Bulls are trying to see a nice lower wick off exponential weekly support, but if we have a red day tomorrow, that's going to ruin this candlestick from looking pretty bullish, which at this point it does look pretty bullish with a bull flag potential pattern here after the 7-week breakout. Netflix on the daily time frame, bullish reversal doji, not confirming the bullish reversal candlestick. It was the weakest tech name to the downside this morning, and it did see a nice solid bounce, but breaking to lower lows. This was the lowest price that we've seen in Netflix here. Look at this gap, 144.50, and I didn't finish my sentence. It's the lowest price we've seen in Netflix in the past almost 9-10 weeks. So the gap fills at 144.50. We dropped down to 144.25 and filled that gap. Now we have a bullish reversal doji. If we see a green day, it will confirm it, but still have to watch these exponential resistances driving the price to the downside, keeping the bears in control of the daily. Weekly time frame, notable losing the middle Bollinger Band on the weekly, and a very key support of 138.66. That's the line in the sand that the bulls really want to hold, because we didn't build a ton of support from really 110 up to 140s. So there's not a ton of support in that range. The bulls really want to hold this base of support that they built at that 138.66, 138.26 couple supports at those levels. CMG confirmed the bear flag in terms of the break to the downside by breaking 410.98, but the bulls did buy that dip. We were oversold on the hourly time frame, and so now it's the same scenario that we were having in the tech sector today. We have our bullish reversal candlestick. Now we have to determine whether it's an hourly oversold bounce and just another lower high, or if the bulls are shifting the trend. So tomorrow is very important to confirm this bullish reversal hammer or not, and watch how we close relative to the exponential resistances. So the theme of this video is exponential resistances on the daily time frame, keeping the bears in full control. Weekly time frame not confirming the doji. Bears still in control here, but we got a higher low pattern. 394.19 is the must-hold level to keep this weekly higher low pattern intact, even though we have pulled back so significantly. So I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in over the weekend. Have the best ever forever. Have it just.